A new threat from Russia to the U.S. this morning over what it calls the possible seizure of Russian assets in Ukraine. A statement from the Russian Foreign Ministry did not specify what assets it was referring to, but did say American actions could destroy Moscow's bilateral relations with Washington. At the same time, 2 more ships left ports on the Black Sea today, bringing the total number of ships to depart Ukraine under a UN-brokered deal to 16. On the battlefield, fighting is continuing to rage in Ukraine's southeast, with Europe's biggest nuclear plant at the center of recent attacks. Charlie D'Agata reports now on the surge in fighting.
This video may be a handout from the Russian Ministry of Defense, purportedly firing on Ukrainian military targets. But no one here needs evidence whether Russian forces have intensified attacks in this region in the past few days, especially after the explosions that rocked a Russian airbase in Crimea earlier this week. The Ukrainian government has been reluctant to claim responsibility or elaborate on exactly what took place, while acknowledging that a number of warplanes have been destroyed. Outside the frontline city of Mykolaiv, we spoke with Commander Roman Kulik.
You have seen a marked difference since the attack in Crimea.
Yes, the difference is the increased shelling, he said, and that the Russians seem to want to show they have an advantage in long-range artillery weapons. The stepped-up shelling coincides with a surge in fighting in and around the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant. President Volodymyr Zelensky accused Russian forces of using it as a shield. Russia has turned to open nuclear blackmail, he said. What's happening now around the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant is one of the biggest crimes of the terrorist state. The nuclear watchdog, IAEA, has called for an immediate end to military activity. Yet, amid the darkness, there has been some light. After a week where a dozen or so grain ships have left port in Ukraine, there are expectations that the first UN cargo ship might soon be leaving for the Horn of Africa, where it's needed most. A lifeline sent away from a country that could use one itself. For CBS Saturday Morning, Charlie D'Agata, near Mykolaiv, Ukraine.